So I'm just from work. I am freaking so tired, and I'm been all day. I've been working off of not even 4 hours of sleep. I was up all night doing so much stuff for this busy day I had today. I didn't even rest at lunch. I went to a freaking fair that my job was had a table at. I'm just so tired. Um, but what makes me come and sit here and be like this and have my hair pinned up because I was so ready to go to sleep is that George Zimmerman has officially been charged with second-degree murder, and he is being held without bail, which is so great. And I'm so happy. Not only because they charged, because who's to say that he won't beat the case and he won't, you know, beat it, and this is just something to shut us up. The fact that people came together for this cause, and it was over 2.2 million signatures on that petition online, lets you know that even though there's so much racism, that we can pull together in a time of crisis. And I'm just so proud that that shows that there's still some people that care about justice in this world. So I'm so happy that our voices were heard, and he is charged. Do I believe what the prosecutor was saying about this was a hard decision, and it has nothing to do with what the public was saying, and we will not be bullied by the public and all this? That's bullshit. If people wouldn't have been out here, we wouldn't have been saying justice for Trayvon and making this a big thing. He would never been charged. There's people that probably went through the same thing, something like this, that didn't get this much media coverage, and somewhere in an old hick town that we know nothing about, something probably happened like that the year before, probably the day before, and we didn't know nothing about it, didn't get any media coverage, and the person is still probably walking. So do I believe that you went and charged him because that's what you wanted to do? Hell no. Because if it was like that, he would have been charged since day one. So no, honestly, the media had a big thing to do with this. He would not have been charged if it wasn't for the media and if it wasn't for everybody coming together in that petition and people rallying together and knowing that we wasn't going to go away. Like, they actually thought that this should have died down. No, we weren't playing. Like, we had to rally together. So I'm so happy. I am so happy that George Zimmerman is behind bars today. I want to say something about him coming and putting out a statement yesterday and saying this is a life-changing experience. Well, I guess it was, but you should have knew your life was going to be changed when you pulled out the gun. I don't give a shit what you talking about. He punched you in your face. He banged your head on the ground repeatedly. I don't buy that. Because if somebody was banging your head on the ground repeatedly, how were you over him and shot him? Men, stop it. Goodbye. Go have a seat. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that we came together as people, not just black people, people in general. I'm so proud of the youth. I'm saying youth like I'm not young, but I'm so proud of like people my age and younger, and high school students and middle school students. I am so happy that we came and we were like, no, we were marching, we wasn't letting it go. We were on Twitter, we were making this thing public, and we was not going to take no shit this time. So I truthfully am so happy that this is what happened, and he's definitely under the jail now. Okay. Something else that I want to talk to, it kind of piggybacks off of, you know, what I was just talking about with George Zimmerman. A teacher was fired because of talking about Trayvon Martin, and not just talking about him, but her students were trying to rally together because, all right, okay, let me just say like the whole story. Okay, she was a middle school teacher. I think it was a private school, and her name is Brooke Harris, and she was at, I think it was a academy, and it was like a private school, and she was her students wanted to put something together, and I think it was like they wanted to pay $1 to not wear uniforms and to do like a hoodie rally. And she said that they did it before. It's not just like this was just something that they just tried. They did this before, like they had numerous times paid $1 for the kids to dress down. So her class had an idea, so they wrote up a proposal and everything, and she took it to the school board and did everything she was supposed to see if she could do it. They were like, no, like we not fucking with that shit. So she went back to her class, and she was telling them like, okay, well, we can't do this. They don't want us to, you know, do it. And all of a sudden, she said that in the mix of her telling her that she was called down for a meeting, and basically the superintendent fired her, and she has no clue. I mean, didn't fire her. I'm sorry, suspended her. She had no clue why. She just said that she was encouraging the students, and she showed up I think she showed up to school the next day to drop off prizes for her students, and she was fired because they said she was told to stay away. So she got fired, and I have no clue why. It makes no sense. It's like either it's not the whole story and something missing, or the superintendent is just like a bitch who don't like the whole Trayvon situation and just didn't want that to go down. I know that it was a comment made that she said the superintendent said, okay, I'm a child of the civil rights movement, but I don't think that this should be distracting kids from their schoolwork, which nothing should make kids not focus on their schoolwork. But if children want to stand for something that's right, when all these kids in America stand for what's wrong most of the time, and when all you see is people basically saying these kids are horrible, so for them to want to stand for something that's right and want to stand for something, because most of these kids don't stand for nothing but bullshit. So for kids in middle school to want to actually stand up for something, you should, as a superintendent, as somebody that's helping to mold a child, you should have encouraged them. So yeah, this makes no sense to me. Yeah, so I don't know. We are gonna see what happens with that, but yeah, I'm just so happy about George Zimmerman being the fuck under the jail. I'm so excited that he's the fuck there. I'm so ready for somebody to rape him in his ass, like I'm just so ready for it. Like, that's not nice for me to say that, I'm sorry, but no, I'm really ready for somebody to get in his butt. Like, I'm ready for them to bend him over, like, honestly, because he definitely deserves that bullshit. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. I'm so proud of all you guys that stood up for something. All y'all motherfuckers that for the bullshit, what goes around comes around. So, bye.